CB mount. The CB mount that I have is made by Diamond. Just Google Diamond CB mount for a rear liftgate. I bought some extra cable that I ran up to the front, and with a medium duty spring, and I got inside the truck I have a 3-foot Firestick screw in, tunable tip, so you can pop it out, pop it in whenever you need. And before we get to the wheels and tires, I just want to show you the Trasharoo real fast. This Trasharoo, oh my god, I love these things. This was such a good buy. I forget how much it was, maybe $60, something like that, but these things are awesome. You got a pouch up here with a zipper on the side that you can hold extra trash bags with, but you just throw your trash bag in, put all your trash in it, it stays on the outside of your vehicle. Again, are for the 5th generation 4Runner. These are the Bud-Built bump out sliders, and the bump out meaning this thing right here. So and it's already come in handy a couple times. If I'm skirting right next to a tree, you just scrape up against it and it'll push you around so your tire isn't going to scrape right into the tree, or it can allow you to get your tire on top of obstacles a little better. But yeah, these are not the beefy ones. These are just the standard, and they're fine. Not a big deal. This steel should last a long time. I also use the grip tape up here for climbing in and out and working on top of the vehicle. I kind of wish I would have got the plating that gets welded onto the inside, but I can live without it. No munchkins yet. So those are the sliders. I love them. I would totally buy those again. Oh, another cool thing about these is that a lot of sliders, I think, bolt only to the side of the frame. These wrap around. They bolt to the side and they bolt to the bottom. Pretty cool. I think that gives it a little extra support. I'm not sure. I'm not an engineer. Wheels and tires. These wheels are by ATX. They're the Ledge Series wheels. They're not exactly my favorite. I'm not in love with them, but I do like them just fine. I think the coolest thing about them is they have a Teflon coating, just like some of your pots and pans. And I might look stupid here, but they clean really easy. You can take basically a paper towel and clean them. I didn't clean the vehicle at all for the past, I don't know, month or so, but you can just clean them with a paper towel and they come out nice and shiny and new. Super easy to clean. I love them. Suspension. Nope. Tires. Let's talk tires first. These are the Cooper Discoverer ST MAXX tires in a 275/70/17 tire size. So they come out at right about 32¼ inches when they're brand new. I do have 17,000 miles on these, and I love them so far. They've been great. They do collect rocks a little bit, as you can see, but overall, I don't know. You can talk tires for hours and hours and hours, but overall they suit my needs perfectly. They're a great aggressive all-terrain tire that's kind of a hybrid all-terrain mud-terrain. They do not do as well as a mud-terrain in the mud, but they do better than a mud-terrain in the snow and on the ice, so I'll take that trade-off since we do a lot of snowboarding and stuff. Okay, suspension. Okay. So I opted for the Toytech Boss kit, and you get them from I think the company name is just Toytech. Anywho, got the front coilovers with the, I think they use a specially tuned Bilstein shock, whatever, and they're infinitely adjustable, so you can anywhere from 0 to 3.5 inches, depending how much weight you got up front. So far the front suspension's been fine. When I added the front bumper and the winch, I think I'd lost about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, so I just cranked them up a little bit more, and that's been fine. I don't think I need stiffer springs in there at all. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long those springs last if they start to sag over the years, but I don't think they will. I also I went initially with the, what are they? SPC Racing upper control arms. I had those in there because they were cheaper. But yeah, as you can see, I went with the Total Chaos upper control arms. They're the stainless steel uniball with the Teflon coating in there, so I'll have to change out the uniballs every 2-3 years or something like that. I like these because they are greasable. They got a Zerk fitting there, so increased performance. I think a little bit more reliability out on the trail as long as I just keep an eye on them. In the rear, we went again. The Toytech Boss kit came with Superflex rear coils, which gave me about a 2-inch lift in the rear, and Bilstein's, I forget, 5100s. It's been a while. Anywho, I swapped out the Superflex coils. I don't know if you can see them under there. I swapped out the Superflex coils in order to get some Old Man Emu coils that maintained my 2-inch lift, but can handle the extra weight of the rear bumper and the swing arm and the ladder and everything like that. Yeah, might be hard to see, but when I did upgrade to the Old Man Emu springs, I also extended the breather tubes. I just got some hose, some fuel line hose, and some of the Toyota two-way breathers, and put them up in the rear taillight compartment. I also extended the electronic locker right here. Kind of hard to see, but I taped the shit out of it because I didn't want any water damage. Additionally, it's going to be hard to see here, but these are the oh man, who makes these? The Metal Tech rear trailing arms. They're a little beefier. They can take a few more hits, and they're adjustable, and they got the Johnny joints up front there. Now the only thing is, again, I don't know if you can see this, but you see the nipple there, the Zerk fitting? That's not exactly accessible. I didn't want to put it on the bottom because how are you going to access, like, or if you're going over rocks and stuff, you're going to chip that thing off. I guess you can screw it in and screw it out whenever you need to. I'm not sure if that's permanently mounted there or not. But yeah, I like them so far. They were fun to get in. My dad and I used a bunch of ratchet straps and wrestled that thing like crazy, but... Alright, next I just want to talk a little bit about the interior modifications I made. And I might pop you the hood and show you that rat's nest I got under there. I might not. It's a little embarrassing. I'll whip open my hood and I'll show my flaws. This is what I was talking about when I said I'm not exactly the best at electrical work, but I did successfully hook up my winch and my lights and my CB radio and some other things, and my rear backup camera, the aftermarket one. So I was able to figure it out, but it's not exactly clean. Again, so I made these little cutouts to access the, I know you can't see that, but there's the winch line release. Also the winch controller, which came unplugged or uncapped. Stay. Yep, so I made these little cutouts in this little plastic piece to access those. Here's my beautiful wiring job. As you can see, I was meticulous about organizing, and I know exactly which every which wire is. It's, yeah, very professional job. I will do these jobs easily for, I'll charge you as little as $100 an hour, and I'll do all your electrical for you. Okay, enough making fun of myself. The CB I got has a PA system on it, so I threw in a horn too, which is fun. I usually just use it to make fun of people on the road and stuff, just buddies and stuff like that. But she's dirty as all get out, but yeah. Alright, to show you guys the interior a little bit, basically just seat covers, WeatherTech floor mats, and a couple of the electronics that I hooked up. Here are the seat covers. Again, I apologize if it's really dark. These are made by Wet Okoli. They're made out of neoprene. You can order them in just about any color combination you want. You can get the piping that goes down here that really accent it. These are cool. I think I paid $550 for the front and rear seat covers total. You can get them with rear pockets. You can get them with these little front pockets. I'll show you the one I have in the front. But these things are tremendous. I love them. They do collect dog hair. but a little lint roller will take care of that, no problem. And they make folding the seats up and down a little bit more cumbersome just because they take up more space. But I had the regular cloth seats, and I wanted something that I could beat up and then after 10 years take them off and have brand new seats. So, but I don't doubt if these Weddell Coilies would last the 10 years. We'll see. Here's the front pocket I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it, but I chose the dual pockets so I can slide my phone and wallet in there, no problem. They make ones for a gun. You can do seat warmers. We did put a seat warmer on the passenger seat. So that's come in handy quite a bit. What else? I picked up a scan gauge too. I know a lot of guys think these are gimmicky, but I love it. I got it at a really good deal for $100, and I got it set to tell me the transmission temperature, the intake air temperature, the battery voltage, and also the water temperature. I do pull a trailer a few times a year, actually probably closer to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a year. It all depends. Pull a couple four-wheelers and things, and we climb through the mountains of West Virginia to get to our property, and it's quite hilly through there. So I can monitor my transmission temperature and put it into fourth gear into the sequential mode to kind of mitigate any overheating issues I might have. Oh, here's where I mounted the switches for those auxiliary lights. Now these things are the stock switches that come with the package, and they're just very basic. Toggle on, toggle off. Inventive, huh? But this is a good little spot to throw some switches. There's a lot better switches out there, and you can use these little cutouts for them, but whatever. I don't want to pay the extra 10 bucks. What else? Shift knob. These things are made by American Shifter. I got old Uncle Sam there, and it was like $50, and I had to drill in it myself to get at the seat and everything. But I would buy it again. This thing's badass. I don't know, not for everybody, but what else? Ram mount. I took the 1-inch ball ram mount and I just drilled it into the dash because who cares? And got some of the other Ram accessories so I can put on the little I forget what they call it, but you can set this thing in there nicely and hang on to any tablet. I use the Gaia GPS maps to navigate sometimes when we're going someplace new, so it's nice to be able to slide the little 7-inch tablet and have your Gaia GPS maps wherever you go. Else the CB, this is a Uniden. I forget the or Uniden, however that's pronounced. Oh, here you go, the Pro 520 XL. The only difference between this and the absolute basic model is that it has a PA switch right here, so that's how I can use that horn out front. I think that's it. Backup camera, which I'm getting rid of here because I'm 95% sure I can just move it myself. I tapped into the reverse light to power the backup camera, so when I shift to reverse, this little camera pops on and shows me what we got back there. It works pretty well. The only thing is it's a hassle. Look at that. That's 4 seconds of my life I could have got back, but just using that. I think that's it. Scan gauge, ram mounts. Oh yeah, this is one of those cool new feature I have. So here's just a headline visor made by Blue Ridge Overland Gear. Check them out, made in the USA. Very high quality product. I'd certainly buy this again. It was like 20 bucks, but pocket knife, carabiners, pens, flashlight, and you have a zipper here for anything else you need. Notepad, I don't know, inhaler, whatever you want accessible really quickly. So that's it. That's the truck. I know I kind of rushed through a lot of that stuff, but if there's anything you guys want more information on or a more in-depth video on, I did do most of this stuff myself. Again, the only thing I didn't do was the mounting and balancing of the tires and the alignment. So with a lot of help from friends, I will say. So that's the truck. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.